Hi everybody, I'm coming on YouTube to share another coloring book video, and I did some coloring in my new coloring book. This one here, I bought one, and my mother got me the other one. In fact, my mom got me a miniature one. To let y'all know, Super Walmart is getting new adult color books out, so please pay attention to your Super Walmart near your crown. Yeah, hold on, I gotta sing for a bit in a little bit. Go to your crowns area, and you'll see some adult color books out on your shelf. So pay attention, and you will see some new ones out. I found some on the shelf, and I picked up me a couple of them. I'm going to show you a couple that I picked up. Let me see if I picked the other one. Yeah, there's that one, and then there's this one, and I colored a little bit into them. So I'll show you some of the ones I colored in this week. And since we've been having the pandemic, I have been coloring in my color book and reading my novel, and I've also been working on puzzle books sitting around the house. And I picked up a few adult color books when I was over at Super Walmart, because coloring seems to keep me relaxed. It helps clear my head, and I like to sit on the back porch and color in my adult color book on a nice day, because we got a awning over top of our porch, on our back porch. So I like to sit back there and on my back porch and color in my coloring books. And sometimes I like to color my adult coloring books in my bed to help relax me and help me go to sleep at night. But yeah, let's get with this. And the first one I'm going to go over with you is called the Elaborate Escapes. Is Ornate Patterns in Everyday Life, 40 Unique Pages for Coloring. And it's made by Crayola Company. And this is a good time for people to get out their coloring books, because it will take your mind off of what's going on with this COVID-19. This is the time to get it out. This is the time for our people who make these adult coloring books, and the Crayola Company and the authors of the adult coloring books, to start making more adult coloring books to get them on the shelf, because this can't keep you occupied at home. I get new mandalas out on the shelf, get new some adult coloring books, get all new kinds of different adult coloring books back out on the shelf, and make it a new trend again, because this time it needs to happen again, so people can have something at home. So we need to get it back on the rise, get it back in the shelf, get it back into our homes again, so we can be able to learn to get it back into the trend again. But yeah, this is the first one I want to show you. This is the one I just got recently, and I love the coloring book. This coloring book really spoke to me when I bought it off my shelf, got it off my shelf at Super Walmart, and I really love this coloring book. So you will find it at your local Super Walmart. And I want to show you the first page I did. This is the first page I did. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm going to show the best I can. I don't know if y'all can see it. But that is the first page I did. After I got it, I colored what looks to be a trellis. I colored it in brown. I colored the flowers in different colors, and I colored the border in different colors. And it has a black background. So I colored that. Really stuck to me. Now next, I'm going to color this one. I thought about starting this one here tonight, and I have some ideas on how I'm going to color that. And I'm coloring these here. I'm not going by the title of the front cover. I'm just going by how I see it, how I feel that it should, how it speaks to me when I look at it. And so I'm using my own artivity. In other words, when I look at the page, I'm letting it speak to me on how I think that it should be colored. In other words, you don't have to go by the cover or the way the artist designed it on how he thinks it should be colored. You can color it on how it speaks to you. And that is the main objective of coloring an adult coloring book. You color how it speaks to you. And so that way, because the people want to see your art, not the author's art, your art. And so I want to get into this here. And I thought about mixing this up with gel pens and pencils. And so that's what I was thinking about doing. Or brush markers. And then I have this one. This one here I like. So this is the new adult coloring books that they're coming out with. And I really, really cannot wait. And they're not double-sided. So I really am glad to get this coloring book. This is the one my mother got me. And I really love it. I don't care if someone thinks it's not the trend anymore. To me, it will always be the trend. I like to color in the dark books. I love to color in them. It's relaxing. I will always get them. As long as they keep them on top, I will get them. I can go to Ollie's to get adult coloring books. I think they should keep them out on the shelf. Because I think this is a good time to put out because of the pandemic. So you can color, give you something to do. This one here, I can't wait to color. I think it's so pretty. Look at that. It's so pretty. I'll hold this up a little bit so you can see the details. I think it's so pretty. So I can't wait to get in the back. I like the background. So this really spoke to me. Like, whatever you're feeling, if you're feeling depressed, fearful, or down, let the colors flow through you. Look at the pattern, look at the design that the artist put on the page, and let the colors flow through you first. And then you look at it, meditate on it, and then color. That is what the author is trying to tell you to do. And just color it. Meditate on how you feel that it should be colored. Let your inner artist come out of you. On how you feel for that day. That's what I try to do. Like if you're depressed, you can use dark colors. If you're happy, you can use bright, cheerful colors. If you're in between, you can use medium colors. You know, do what makes, if you're mixed, you can use different colors if you're a mixed mood. Let your inner artist out of you. That's the purpose of coloring. It's supposed to be therapeutic anyway. Sorry for the noise. My back door's open, and we have one of those screens that you push. You can walk through the screen, and it comes back, and it's magnetic. And my back door's open, and so you're hearing a motorcycle. And see, I like this one. I have a lot of neighbors who ride motorcycles around here. I like the staircase. Look at this windy staircase. Look kind of creepy. I like that. Just imagine walking those staircases. It's so tiring. So exhausting just looking at them. Apartment complex. If you're living in an apartment, people who live in New York, if you're living in an apartment complex or in a big city and you're living in an apartment complex and you haven't picked up one of these coloring books out of your local super Walmart, you can paint one, you can color one of these apartment complex to make it look like your own apartment on the outside. How you see your apartment. You can make it look like yours. Or if you haven't lived in an apartment, you can imagine it if it's your apartment and color it. How you see it. See it if you were living in one. What would it look like to you if you were living in an apartment complex? How would you imagine your apartment be? And look at this. Look, imagine all this whiny. It looks like a bunch of threads. So it's cute, and I like this. And you know, I have a lot to go on. I still got 2 more coloring books to show you. And if you like my video, please give a thumbs up. Let me remind you that. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, and put a thumbs up, subscribe, and put a comment down below, please. They have changed the comments below, so if you go just underneath it, there's a little double arrow, and you can go right in there. They have changed the comments. They moved it. It's just underneath the name. So just put a comment down below. Look at this. This would be fun to do. Make those different colors. This would be something I would play with. Something I would play with and make them different colors. Just to play with. Stuff like that I just play with in colors. Some of these patterns I would get really, really, I'd be really neat with, and some of them I just play with. I call them my playful patterns. Like this one, I'd play with that. This one here, I'd play with and make different colors. Do it in different colors and just play with it. I won't use shadow effect. I just play with it. No, just make them different colors, silly colors. This one too, I do silly colors, different effect, whether it's in gel pens, markers, or pencils. I just be silly with it. In other words, stuff like this and designs like this, you just be silly with it. Be silly. Bring out your silliness and just color it. Stuff like this. Even the strings. That looks like a bunch of strings to me. I'd be silly with that. Just be silly. Be imaginative and be silly. This one here, I'd be a little bit neater. I'd be silly, but be neat. This one here, I'd be really neat with. Because that's something you can put on the wall with. Or give as a gift. Something like this here you could be neat with and give it to a friend. If you know somebody who loves cactuses, you can color this here and give it to them as a gift in a frame. Someone who likes vintage chairs. Someone who likes vintage clothes, this would be awesome. A ring. And you hang it up in the dressing room. Feathers. That one there I'd be silly with. And that's it on that book. So there's a little bit of everything in this. So you can pick, choose, and color. Here's another one of mine. It's called Nature Escape. This is my favorite one. It's called Nature Escape. I really love this coloring book. This is a must-have. It's from Crayola Crayons, Crayola Company, and it's called Nature Escape. It's one of their new ones. It's called 40 Unique Pages for Coloring, and it's got intricate animals and patterns. This is my most favorite one. I'm about to show you why. And I did a very beautiful picture in here. I've done 2 pictures. This is my first one that I did. And this is the book, first book I worked out of. And I just got it this week. So I spent a lot of time on this one. This bird really spoke to me the first day. And that's what I went with colors. It really spoke to me. The colors spoke to me on how to color the bird, on what to use to color the bird. It spoke to me. And the letters I did in metallic colors. On the letter and the designs here I used in metallic. And then I did this one. I used sky blue right here on the background. I used sky blue. The clouds I did white and gray. Then I did the birds. And now we'll go on. This here was this is my next pattern that I'm thinking about working on. So it's got, this is great for summertime. My dad's up moving around, so if he comes out here, just excuse him. He's up moving around, he's awake. I like this toucan. I have a favorite bird in here that I like. There's a group of toucans. This is my favorite bird. I love owls. I can't wait to color this owl. That's my favorite bird. And there's a group of owls in a tree, family of owls. I love these owls. I love owls. I love this. So cute. Anytime I see a coloring book with an owl, I get it. I love this one. I love to color animals in adult coloring books. I like to make them different colors. I like to take the animals and make them all different colors. A zebra is kind of cool looking. There's a group of zebras. This line here reminds you of Lion King. What was that lion that killed Simba's father? That's what this lion reminds you of. Turtle. Turtles are so cute. Around here, George, you got to be careful with turtles. You cannot kill a turtle or even touch a turtle here. It's illegal. You have to leave them alone. You can't even have a pet turtle. Out of the sea turtle, you cannot have a pet turtle. There's some turtles. It's against the law here in the state of Georgia to own a sea turtle. But you can get a coloring book with a sea turtle on it, color it the way you want it, frame it. And a little crab. Here's Ursula. Ursula from Ursula from Little Mermaid. Gotta get a good laugh. There's a bunch of little Ursulas. You know. Octopus. A fish. There's a seahorse. There's a butterfly. It looks like a dragonfly. There's a bunch of dragonflies. We're almost done with this one. Now this here reminds you of a deer fly. These deer, we have deer flies here in the south, and they get brutally nasty, especially when they bite you. They get nasty. I think I had one that bit me in the chin one day when I was sitting on a porch, because I got a sore right here now, and it's been bothering me for the last couple of days. I got to get some fungus remover and fungus stuff to put on it, because it brutally bit me right there, and it's been aggravating, making me itch, and because of it, it's growing a sore over it. But there's still a bump there, and from me digging and itching with my nails, so I gotta put some ointment there, so it'll stop me from scratching it and picking at it, because it's irritating. But them things get brutal when they bite you. And here's a bunch more. I think that's the last page. Nope. A couple more. Beetle. Beetles are so cute. Now that's the last page. And then you got the group of beetles. And that's the last on that. So that's the taste of what this one here is. And they got a whole lot to color in there. Like I said, they got 40 intricate pages that you can color in this. This is what the back looks like. And you can pick it up at your local Walmart. And the price is I know they left the price on it. There's the price to be on it. Daggone it, there I go again. I've been trying to keep myself from they don't have the price of this coloring book on here. But when I think they were like $5 or $6 for these. So you can pick this up over at your local super Walmart in your near your Crayola Out. That's where you find them, where all your Crayola crowns are at, and that's where you find these adult coloring books at. And those are fun to get into. Last and least, I picked up the brand new travel size adult coloring book today, and that's this one. And me and my mom both got this one because they only had 4 of them left on the shelf. So her and I both got this one today. And they got some beautiful pictures in here. So we got this one today. So no, I have not started coloring in them yet. I like to take these to my doctor's appointment and sit and color with my crayons, and while I'm waiting to be seen at my doctor's appointment. Or if I had surgery in Savannah, I like to take these with me to the motel in Savannah and do these up. Work on them. Gives me something to do. And if you can't afford to get you an adult coloring book, you can visit your local Dollar Tree, and they have adult coloring books still over there for $1. Your Dollar General still has them. Dollar Tree still has adult coloring books. Ollie's still has adult coloring books, so you can still visit those places, and they'll have adult coloring books. Very cheap, under budget, for less than $5. You can still pick up an adult coloring book at your local Dollar Tree. You could get adult coloring books for $1 over there at your local Dollar Tree. You can get adult coloring books for $3 at Dollar General. You can go to Ollie's and get them for $5 or less. So visit those places and you can find some adult coloring books that are reasonable. Sometimes you can find $2 coloring books over there at Ollie's. Depends on what you're looking for. So yes, you can still buy them today. They're still out there. Just got to go visit your stores and ask for them. I can go in a Hobby Lobby in my area and they still have them. And they still carry crowns. It all depends on what you're looking for. I like this one. I love designs like this. I think I did one like this. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That is so cool. But this one here just came out on the shelf. I guess sometime this week. I went over there the other day and they didn't have it. And today they all suddenly popped up. And they only had 4 left. And usually they have a shelf full. Then people must be buying them to give them something to do. Which I can't blame them. And so me and my mom got ours before they ran out, sold out. We got ours. And I like getting these to do on the go. Sometimes when I sit out in the parking lot while my mom is shopping in the commissary, I work on coloring in my adult coloring books. And these are great for that. I'll take this, take my crowns to go, and sit in the car and color while she's in the commissary. Sometimes I like to sit in bed and just color while I'm watching TV. And this is great. These small coloring books are good for that. I like that owl. See that small owl? This is the only owl in this coloring book. The only one. And I love owls. I love that one. And there's this one. I'm trying to turn the page best I can. This is a small book, so I'm trying to show you a small book. And it being brand new. See, that's pretty. That's a pretty. That you know what that look reminds me of? This reminds me of a stone that you put in your garden, and you just color it. But now it's in a book and you color it. So I'm looking forward to coloring that. And I'm looking. That's cute. I like this one. I love mandalas. I am so big into mandalas. I like to be able to get in a mandalas coloring book and just color away. And make it all different colors. Make it look like it's kaleidoscope. Book smells good too. See that? And the designs are getting bigger in these books too. But yeah, that's the end of that one. And it says just the right size for coloring on the go. Over 30 beautiful images await your creativity. Yeah, so if you want to get away from your computer world or and all that, this is great. Get back in your coloring. It's great for meditation, great for getting your mind off of what's going on in the news, and great for relaxation. Not only that, you can also get your kids involved in coloring too. Like if you were to sit at the table with your adult coloring books, get your kids coloring books out, get a big old thing, a container full of crowns and pencil crowns and stuff, put it out in the middle of the table, order some pizza, some chips, and some soft drink, whatever your kids like to drink, whatever you like to drink. You just sit at the table and just have an adult's pizza party coloring fun on a weekend. It's summer. It's a great way to relax, and you can do it outside on your porch and just have a pizza coloring fun, especially on a rainy day. If a hurricane comes through, it's a great way to enjoy your kids and have fun. It's just color together. My parents used to do it with us when we were kids. It's a great way to know what's going on in your kid's life. It's a great way to get to know your kids and spend time with them. And also, it's a good thing to get your kids involved with their creativity side and all that, is get them involved with coloring. And good for you to get involved with your creativity side, is get involved with your coloring and your adult coloring stuff too. Yeah, so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Give me, hit the bell, subscribe, and put a comment down below. And hopefully by the 1st, I will have me a couple more coloring books that I can put on YouTube. Because I want to get some more so I could put on YouTube. But I can't put no. There is one other coloring book that I did that I want to show you that I did, that I worked on. I did the design on. Where is the coloring book? I did this design. I wanted to show you this design I did before I let you go. I don't know. I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. I think I did show it to y'all because I don't see it. I don't see the coloring book. I want to show you this design I did before I let y'all go. And I don't see the coloring book I was working on. Hold on a minute, y'all. Where's this stupid coloring book? There it is. Alright, I found the coloring book that I was looking for. Let me show you the design I did in this coloring book. I was working on this Mandela's coloring book right here, and I got this book here at Ollie's. Let me show you this design I was working on. I did this in gel pens. I don't know if I showed it to you. And then I did Okay, that's the one I did in gel pens. And I really like how that came out in gel pens. And was working on this. I found my thing of gel pens that I was looking for. I found my complete set. And I was cleaning up my room. And because one day all my gel pens fell all over the place in my room. And so I found the 2 gel pens that I was looking for in my room. So I got found the 2 missing gel pens. And so this is my gel pen set. This is what I work out of. This is my favorite set right here. I got this, I think, a year or 2 ago when they had the school supplies out. I bought this at Walmart, and this is my favorite set. I color out of this all the time. This is my most favorite, and it's got, I think, 100 and something gel pens in it. And I bought it off the school supplies. Every time they get their school supplies out, I take my new set of gel pens for my adult coloring book or new set of pencils. I always look for brand new pencil crayons or brand new markers or something for my adult coloring books, or new pencil sharpeners, something for my adult coloring. So I'm always looking for something new to add to my adult coloring stuff. So I had add this 2 years ago, and I'm still not out of ink yet. I'm still working with this. I'm not out of ink yet. This thing has been good to me. I love this. It's been good to me, and it's been my best friend throughout my coloring. And so, yes, I love that. It's been my best friend through my adult coloring books. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you like this. And I had also did my nails today. I picked up this polish today on clearance for $2 something over Walmart. My mom got this for me, and it's like a cream color pink, and I had did my nails today. And I do my own nails. I don't go to the nail salon. I did coffin nails. I had my own coffin nails since they came out for Halloween a couple years ago, and I still had the boxes from a couple years ago because I had bought 3 boxes of the coffin, 3 boxes of the stilettos, and I made sure I got stocked up on these when they had them out for Halloween because I liked the coffin, I liked the stilettos, so I stocked up on them. So I still have more of those, and I still had those stilettos from 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago from Halloween. So I did my nails. I did them in coffin, and I glued them on with Gorilla Glue. And I do my own nails. I don't go to nail salons. I've always done my own nails. And these stay on for 2 whole weeks. They do not come off. They stay on for 2 weeks. And I'll tell you my trick. My trick is this right here. That's my trick. Gorilla Glue. If I don't want them to stay on for 2 weeks, then I use this right here. All this Kiss Glue. All these Kiss Glue. That's what I use. And if I don't want to, if I don't want to stay on for 2 weeks, if I want to stay on for 2 weeks, this is what I use: Gorilla Glue, and it works great. And this week I wanted to stay on for 2 weeks, so I super glue them on. So I super glue them on with my Gorilla Glue because it's got to act like a cast right now. Because in this nail right here, I tore part of my nail down to my nail bed. In other words, tore part of my real nail down on my nail bed, and I had to clean my nails. A couple of them I did that with by accident. And so I had to clean my real nail with some alcohol, clean my real nail bed with rubbing alcohol so they don't get affected. And then I did a light buffing to each one of my nails because they're sensitive right now. And then I used the fake nail as a cast. And I super glued all these on so they'll stay on for 2 weeks. So my real nails will grow out underneath these for the next 2 weeks, and it'll heal underneath these. So my real nails will heal underneath these for the next 2 weeks. Wow. So these are going to act as my real nails for the next 2 weeks because my nail bed is so short, and I have a cut in this nail bed, and one of my other nail beds, two of the nail beds over here is cut, and this one here I got a cut, and right into the nail bed, right through the nail bed, and so these are acting as my real nails right now, and this one here is real short, past the edge. I mean, they're like halfway down on my nail bed, so my fake nails are acting as my real nails right now until they heal. Because I mean, my real nails look really ugly right now, and so I have no choice to have fake nails on. But once when they heal up, I can let it breathe for a little while, or whatever. But these got to stay on for 2 weeks, so the real nail beds can heal up and have time to grow out underneath it before I take them off and let them air out. And they will grow out. They will grow out. I've seen it. My nails do that with this kind of glue on. Using this kind of glue right here, my nails actually grew out underneath the fake nails. And so, my trick is, if you have nail damage from using fake nails, whole fake nails, this is my trick. You can take any alcohol pad, even if you go in where the diabetic aisle is and get the alcohol pads that us diabetic use to wipe our fingers. Just buy one box. Don't buy a bunch of boxes. Just buy one box, because us type 2 diabetics got to have them. Just buy one box. Don't buy a bunch of boxes, because us diabetic people, we got to have those pads. Buy one box. Or just use rubbing alcohol. If you take a pad and put rubbing alcohol on it, or just get one of those boxes and use one pad, you can clean all your nails with one pad. So if you clean your nail bed with it, that'll keep you from getting fungus on your real nail. If you have a sore on it from wearing false nails, and then what you can do is take a buffer, a black nail file like this out of Walmart. Alright, one side has got a light file to it. Alright, it's not a buffer, but it's a light file, and the other one's 100 grade. The other side is 100 grade, and the other side is only got 50% grade. You can use the 50% grade where you're sensitive at, and use the 100 grade where your nails are not weak. Okay? And then you take only a drop of this and put it through the center of your nail bed, the center, and spread it around. After you push your cuticle back, you're going to put a drop of this on the center of your nails and spread it around just a little bit, just on your nail bed. You're going to place your nail evenly. You want to make sure it's straight, evenly, underneath the cuticle. Pressed hard, and then do not use your shirt. You want to use a paper towel, a throwaway paper towel or something, and wipe the excess glue off. Okay? Then you want to use a fingernail file to press hard so that glue will seal underneath the nail, the fake nail in your real nail. And then you're going to let it sit there and seal, okay, for about 2 seconds. Then let it go. It'll harden up, and they will stay on for about 2 weeks. You're going to do that to each one of your nails, and it will stay on for 2 weeks. I'm telling you, it will stay on for 2 weeks if you listen to me. Put it this much: if you hit a nail, it's going to feel like a real nail. It will hurt like a real nail would. And then you can paint them. Because even with the long nails, I've actually jammed 2 of my fingers back, and that's how I busted right through my real nail. Because I jammed my finger back, and I popped off the nail, and then when I did, I I tore off a little bit of my real nail, and I just did my nails recently. So I used the 50% grade on this nail because of it. And then I just put super glue on it instead of Kiss glue. I used super glue. And so after I cleaned my nail beds, and so that's what you want to do. And make sure you put the nail on before you polish them, because you want to make sure you clean the excess pot glue off really good, and then you could polish them, whether it's at night or after supper. You polish them, and it's easier at night than it is in the daytime. But yeah, I did my nails, and I'm happy with them. I love the color. So I polished them, and it's ready to go. And they're still sensitive to touch, but they're on. In the next couple of days, they won't hurt anymore. So in a couple of days, my fingers won't hurt anymore. But I'll be able to wash dishes. And at least they'll let me do something. I want to worry about brushing up against something and go, ow! But yes, this is all. I'm going to end this video. I love you guys. I hope you love it. The video. I'm going to get out of here because I want to color. I'm going to color this evening. I don't know if I'm going to color or read my book, but I'm going to do something this evening, and I want to get something cold to drink. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe. Hit the bell. You know what you need to do. Love y'all.